Anton, was that a straightforward decision to recommit?
Yeah, it was. I love playing rugby here in New Zealand, and I can't think of a better place to play the game I love, so it was an easy decision.
Obviously come on leaps and bounds as a player since you first got here. Talk about the interest that there was. Was there interest from overseas clubs and tempting offers to potentially move offshore?
No, to be honest, we didn't even look down that avenue. I was pretty keen to stay here in New Zealand, so it was always about probably just staying here, and we never really looked overseas.
Do you feel like there's a little bit of unfinished business in a way, I suppose, in the sense that you haven't quite got the Super Rugby title, you fell short at the World Cup with the All Blacks? Is there that sense of, unfinished business for you?
Oh, there certainly is. I guess as a player, it'd be nice to have a Super Rugby title next to your name, and then also a World Cup. So, I haven't achieved any of those yet. So hopefully over the next 4 years, a lot of hard work and have fun in the environments, and hopefully that happens.
What drives you? Is it is it titles? Is it just becoming the best player you can be? What is your motivator?
Yeah, to be honest, it's probably not so much a title as such. As I'm just quite a competitive person, and I love just the challenges week in and week out with your mates, or and we've got mates in the other teams as well. So I love the camaraderie you come into every day, and what drives me is just I guess my individual sort of driver to want to have fun and want to compete.
Obviously the contract takes in all three aspects: NPC, Super Rugby and the All Blacks. In terms of Super Rugby, where do you see the potential for the side this year, and how things have tracked so far, and how far you can go this season with the Chiefs?
I think we've started off pretty well. Obviously we've had a few lessons along the way, but I've got every belief that we can go all the way with this side. But I know that's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's early stages in the season, but I've got so much belief in the squad, and I think we've got the right squad to go the way.
Just back to I suppose your new deal and your extension. Talk about when you first came into the squad compared to the player you are now. I know it was a few years ago, but just how much has this environment and this team helped you grow as a player?
Oh, it's been massive. Players and coaches along the way. I mean, when I first came in, we had Smithy and Wrens around, and they were hugely influential. Had Mess, Guzzler, Sammy Kane, Cruds, and Charlie Ngatai, and so many more players that have helped me. I'm hugely grateful for being a part of this environment, and I've learnt so much. I think this is my 7th year in Super Rugby, and I've come on in leaps and bounds since then.
You're only 25?
24.
24?
Yeah.
It's a lot to achieve before the age of 24.
Yeah, I guess I've been lucky, and Smithy and Wrens were the first to give me an opportunity as an 18-year-old, and I'm hugely grateful to them for doing that. And I've learnt a lot over the years I've been here, but there's still a lot to learn, and I look forward to that.
It's a changing environment in the All Blacks this year as well. New set of coaches come in. That must be an exciting time for you. I know you've worked with Ian before, obviously, but a new coaching group at the top there as well must be exciting to I suppose, try and redeem yourselves for the World Cup exit.
Yeah, I think change is always good. I know things will be new, but I've worked along Fozzie for a number of years now, and I'm sure he's going to do great things. So I know I've got to earn the right through Super Rugby first of all to make that team. But if I am a part of it, I look forward to it and look forward to that change.
Was it always going to be 3 years? Was there potential to go? Maybe a shorter deal, or was it kind of 2023, the World Cup year, the one that you wanted to pin it around?
Oh, I guess when you're making that decision, you think of all different options. But ultimately, as a player, I love playing rugby here in New Zealand, and I wanted to sign as long as I can, and that was to 2023.
Since that World Cup exit, Anton, how much has that sort of burnt in the mind and the time since then, and how much did that play a part in wanting to come back?
To be honest, I think regardless if we won the World Cup or we didn't, I'm still young enough, so I would have come back anyways. But I guess it does leave you with a burning desire to want a little bit of revenge, to want to go back and hopefully lift that trophy. But that's so far away. For now, I'm just focusing on Super Rugby, and then hopefully getting back in that black jersey again.
Cool, thank you.
Cheers, boys.